So how to find flow? There are three main aspects. First of all, choose tasks that are meaningful to you, that you find some pleasure, some enjoyment. It's difficult in the beginning to come into the flow, into the zone, if you do something you don't like. To train yourself, what would you like to do now to completely immerse yourself? For me, it's like, okay, I'm creating this video right now, I'm going to edit, and it takes me 2 hours, and I set my task, and I know I will enjoy the process and I will be fulfilled in the outcome. Pressing play, recording it, talking to the camera, editing the video, uploading the video to social media, and then I can, okay, this is my project now, and I want to completely dive into it. I want to be in the zone, in the flow. Balance the challenge according to your skills, according to your skill level. Don't go for something too hard or too easy. If it's too hard, you get discouraged, you might not hit the point, you might not finish the task. If it's too easy, there's no challenge. So find the soft spot in between. Like for me, would be making a video about meditation and yoga. I just sit down, do some breathing. I don't need to prepare, I don't need to have a script. I don't need to think much. I just do my thing because this is something I anyways do all the time. Yeah, but now talking about flow state, about some concepts, about philosophy, I have to think, I have to make some notes, I have to prepare, I have to challenge myself. But it's not too hard. It's something I know I can do if I'm prepared well enough and if I'm in the zone. Most important thing, have a clear vision, set goals and track your progress. Like any successful business owner, even spiritual practices. When I was a monk, I'm chanting 16 rounds of the Maha Mantra, so I had to track my progress. I had a mala, like counting beads, where I was chanting, and I was chanting a certain amount of number every day. And I counted my progress, and now it's in the flesh. I do it every day, effortlessly, because this is what I'm doing. It's like eating, it's like sleeping. Yeah, some people count their calories, some people count their steps, how much they eat, more proteins, more carbs, less sugars. If you want to make progress, you have to start counting your progress. Of course, you shouldn't be attached only to a mere number, but for the beginning, it's very important to have like a goal. For example, you want to become rich. Okay, when do you want to become rich? Today, tomorrow, in 1 year, in 10 years? Set a goal. Okay, I want to have $100,000 in 1 year. Okay, this sounds a little bit unrealistically. That would be difficult to go into the flow. Maybe 50,000. Okay, 50,000 is something I can do. Okay, how to do it? When to do it? What do I need? Which person do I need to meet? Like, make it reachable, make it vivid, make it alive. And by tracking it, by giving it a number, a certain timeline, it's much more easier that you will reach your goal. Like, I want to create a video talking about flow state. And I wanted to create this video since many weeks. But 2 days ago I said, no, on that day, in this 3 hours in the morning, I will sit down and I will hit record. And I will not stop till the video is finished. Of course, if I go over these 3 hours, I will stop and continue the work the next day. But this was my goal. 3 hours, one video, recording, editing, uploading, writing some text, some description, sharing it with friends. Is manageable in 3 hours. But if I don't track it, if I leave it up to the universe and say, okay, I want to make a video maybe in January, yeah. And then at the end of January, you think, maybe I do it in February, and you will never get stuff done, and it's really difficult to enter into the zone. So again, choose tasks that are meaningful and enjoyable to you. Find a challenge, not too easy, not too hard, and make yourself accountable. Track your process and set your goal. Here are 5 more practical tips how to achieve flow. First, create a quiet, a peaceful, distraction-free environment. Remove all distractions, clear all the surfaces, vacuum wipe the floor. Create a safe space. Lock the door if you have to. Reduce all distractions. Know that for these 3 hours, you in your studio and you record the video and you're completely focused. And the second tip I can really not recommend enough. Before you start your task, sit down, focus on your breath, feel your body, meditate, bring the awareness from the outside back to the inside. For 1 minute at least. Really focus on your breathing or practice the flow state method and be completely in the present moment. Then start your project. Distractions doesn't mean necessarily in the outside. The biggest distraction is your own mind, the voice inside, the constant chatter. So by meditating, we can reduce the chatter of the mind to be completely one-pointed on our task. And then break your task in smaller steps, in more manageable tasks, not just thinking about creating the whole video, uploading it on school, on YouTube, on other platforms. First, okay, what do I have to do? I have to clean my room. I have to dress properly. I have to set up the lighting, the camera, and record and edit. Like, you have small steps to the whole picture, and then you know, okay, this I can do now and this time. If you can't manage, you continue another time, but you not getting overwhelmed. Otherwise, you procrastinate and uploading the whole video today, it could be too much for you to come into the zone. So you take small steps, and step by step, you're reaching your goal. It's like climbing up a ladder. You can't just start from the top. You have to start from the bottom and climb slowly up. And then you reach the goal. It's not rocket science, it's simple math. Add tasks to mundane activities. Maybe you do something you do every day and time yourself. Figure out like how long time you need to take a shower. Is it 5? Is it 10 minutes? 20 minutes? How long you need to cook? Okay, 50 minutes. Then time yourself. Make sure you don't come over this 50 minutes. And actually, when you time yourself, every time you will get faster and faster. At a certain limit, okay, you can't go faster than maybe half an hour because you need to prepare the food and cook it. And yeah, but you make the best out of your time. If you just think, okay, and not just cook and take my time, and it takes 2 hours. No, you know exactly. In 50 minutes, you're usually done. Like I'm cooking, I'm a fast cook. In 1 hour, everything is done. If I need 1.5 hours, I spaced out too much. But if I time myself, I know exactly, okay, now I have 1 hour, focus completely in the zone, cooking my meal. And then the distractions are not there because I know I have to reach the goal in 50 minutes. And the best advice, do not force yourself, push yourself, or give more pressure to yourself to achieve the flow state. The flow state is something natural happening to you. Otherwise, you come into a stress response. You activate the sympathetic nervous system. You start again procrastinating, or you get stressed. You have attachments, anger arises, you can't get your tasks done. You fight with your loved ones, you're not satisfied, you're not in harmony, you're not in balance. How can I produce a video speaking about flow state to my audience if I don't feel like I'm in the flow, I'm in the zone? If I put pressure now on myself, okay, I have to be in the flow, I have to know. What I did now, I went for a run, and naturally I'm in the flow now. I'm ready, okay, I know my body feels great, I can breathe properly, I feel I'm in the moment, I'm in the zone. And then I cleaned the room, I prepared the camera, and I record the video. And that's why I'm here. And I hope for you this video is in flow, because I want to give you a message here. These points we discussed now, if you apply these points or only one of them, you're already one step closer entering the flow state. The good news is flow is accessible to everyone. Doesn't matter if you record a video, you cook your lunch, you play music, or even cleaning the dishes. Just start somewhere. Start small. Find meaning and see your life transform. For me, flow is not just about work, about achieving things. For me, flow is on a much deeper spiritual level. To really be in the flow of the divine, be in the flow of life. Being an instrument, a tool of divine consciousness, an instrument of God, sharing love, devotion, compassion, spiritual values. And this is for me my flow. There's, of course, in the material practice, in the environment, we need also flow to get things done, but the real flow happens within. But this is a story for another video. If you enjoyed this video, then this video is definitely for you.